If you've traveled by train to the Fuji 5 Lakes area, you may have seen, though perhaps not noticed, this mountain. Mount Iwadono of the town of Otsuki is actually a fairly easy climb and known for spectacular views of Mount Fuji at the top. That is, if the weather cooperates. So that is Mount Iwadono, which is what we're climbing today. Not the tallest of mountains, but I reckon it'll be a good warm-up for the rest of the season. So you used to be able to just take this trailhead and it'll lead you straight up the mountain. But unfortunately, a couple of years ago there was a rock slide, so it's closed off now. We are gonna have to take a detour all the way around to the back of the mountain and climb up from the backside. I guess an extra 30-minute or so walk around the Japanese countryside is hardly a downside. So the weather is very clear now, but it is scheduled to get much cloudier in the afternoon. You could just see Mount Fuji peeking its head around the mountainside earlier. And that motivates me to try to get to the top ASAP so that we can get those awesome Fuji views. It was my first time hiking a Japanese mountain in years, and I'm instantly reminded of my love for them. The adjacent mountains through the foliage, the cool smell of the forest, even the strain of the climb. It was like meeting a long-lost friend. The sun shone down from the summit, and before long, I was there. Mount Fuji was visible on the horizon, but barely. And below, the ethereal buildings of Yamanashi filled the plains between the mountains. Unfortunately, as I watched, the clouds roiled and thickened, soon completely engulfing Mount Fuji. It's unfortunate, but sometimes you just can't beat the weather, you know? I was hoping this morning it would be clear enough. I think it was early in the morning, but by now I think the clouds are starting to roll in. Still pretty nice, and I have one more interesting spot to visit after this whole hike is done, so looking forward to that as well. Holy crap. That is actually kind of treacherous coming down. Not because the trail has anything unusual about it, it's just constant smooth inclines covered in fallen leaves. That's the kind of trail that, you know, leads you into a false sense of complacency, and next thing you know, you're on your butt. Okay, good hike. Weather could have been better, still a good hike. Man, I miss this feeling so much. Cold, dry air is made for hiking. It's like you sweat so much less and your sweat evaporates so much quicker. It makes hiking such a less sticky affair, you know what I mean? And yeah, Japanese mountains, man. There's something about them. So I always say, after you hike a mountain in Japan, if it's at all possible, going to an onsen is mandatory. So unfortunately, I don't think there are any notable onsens in this town, but that is why we are going on a bonus adventure after this to another small town where we'll go to an interesting onsen place. That's where I was just moments ago. It's always kind of surreal looking at the mountain after you climb it. Well, that's part of the joy of mountain climbing as well. Okay, I'm back at the station. I miscalculated a bit. The train is in 30 minutes, so I'm gonna sit here and just chill for a bit. Dude, are you seeing this? This is amazing, man. This is my element. Yamanashi is like one of my favorite places in the world, man. And you know, no one comes here. No one except overly fit Japanese old people, but yeah. So this station is Katsunuma Budokyou. Budo means grape and Kyo means village. It's basically this town where there's a big grape plantation and there's this facility on a hill where there's a resort. There are shops that sell like grape produced wine and stuff like that, and there's an onsen facility, so that's where we're heading. Well, and I thought we were done climbing for the day. Okay, we're here. And of course there's more stairs.
Okay, so this is it. The cool thing about this onsen facility is that from the open air bath, you can see the valley below in this nice panorama. So that's pretty sick. I'm gonna go in and enjoy it now. I'll talk to you again when I'm done. Okay, bath is done. It was amazing. 760 yen. I'm telling you, man, these random Yamanashi places. So the timing turned out to be pretty perfect because it was dark but not completely dark yet, so I could still see the town, but you could see the twinkling lights starting to switch on, and in the distance you can see this little river of light over the mist over the town. Exquisite. Also, in case you're wondering how I've not eaten anything today except the stuff I got from the convenience store, I was hoping to have my post-hike meal here. There's a very nice restaurant serving hoto, which is a Yamanashi dish. It's closed. So I guess I'll go hungry for a little while longer. Hungry, but well washed and well relaxed.